In the first part of this feature, Alf Galustian talked about his role at the club. He will help instruct the coaches on how to teach skills to the youngsters at United's academy. The work done will have a big impact on the players, who will start their careers here and then hopefully migrate all the way to here at United's first team training centre. And Peter Beardsley highlights this with one particular example.
Academy football is not all about winning, it's about developing players, as we've seen now. People like Sammy Amiobi, he's worked with Alf, he obviously appreciated what he's done for him, and anybody can learn. The more touches you have on the ball, basically, the better you'll get. Whatever your sport you do, the more you do it, the better you're going to be. And Alf very much believes in working with the ball, and obviously from my point of view, that's perfect.
But Galustian says it shouldn't just be the attackers like Amiobi who can be skillful.
I do not understand why defenders cannot be as technical as forward players. I mean, ask all my fellow coaches and all the countries I've worked in, is there a reason why a big guy shouldn't be able to shield the ball, pass the ball, run with the ball? Look at Lucio, for example. I look at him thinking, where's another player like that? I don't see them.
Every player needs to, and that's the idea behind small-sided games for young boys. All players have to be able to play every possession now. Like Ashley Cole scores goals, gets up into the 6-yard box, and defenders, Messi gets back and defends in his own box. So you've got to be an all-round player. That's the modern game. When
you look at the modern game, there's a lot of skillful defenders that can do both. I was lucky that I played with one of the best in Philippe Albert, but when you look, Alf throughout his career has worked with top people, even go back as far as Beckenbauer and Pelé, he's worked with the best, and for people like that to be on board with Alf is obviously a feather in our cap.
You produced Andy Carroll through your academy, right? Now, I think he's a better technical player, and I'm just speaking as a fan, than people credit him for. So, look, can you get big, strong guys, big, strong defenders, and make them more technical? Absolutely, you can. What's the best age to do it? I think they're going to be under 14, 15. Do you have the teacher to do it? Well, that's one reason I'm kindly invited to Newcastle, to try to help the coaches get these special players, because they wouldn't come to a club like Newcastle United unless they were the best players.
And it's not just the coaches in the academy that will benefit from the skills coaching sessions.
Whenever we have coach education sessions, we invite the coaches from the foundation. In our development centres, the coaches still have the same message, they're still doing the same work with the players, so that it's not a huge transition when a young boy does come into the academy with the work that we do, and he's gone through those sort of pathways previously. We also invite coaches from local boys clubs to come along and view the sessions with Alf and sit in on the sessions that we do, and hopefully that's had a good response as well.
I'm going to come here 3 or 4 times a year, and one of the evenings is going to be for community coaches. So we want all the community coaches to come and actually, look, this is a point of view, it's only opinion, football's only opinion. I just would like to suggest to them, can we produce players like Messi? I say Messi is my favourite player. And is it possible? And I'm going to suggest to them maybe it is.
So we come back to the question we started with. Can Newcastle produce the next Messi?
Yeah, I would hope so. Even with all due respect to Gaza, who was a superstar, another Gaza would do me. I'm not sure Gaza was as good as Messi, but somewhere in between would be perfect.
That would be nice. But I think it will happen. We have got some outstanding under 10s, under 11s and that sort of thing, and we've got high hopes for them.
The great thing is the more they can get it from an early age, the better it's going to be long term, and I think Messi's probably a perfect example of that. He comes to Barcelona, 12, 13-year-old, he's still there now, and that's what we want. We want Sammy Amiobi to be with us for the next 15 years, and I genuinely mean that, because they have unbelievable skills, but we want them in the first team, and hopefully there'll be a production line ready for the manager waiting. Joe Joyce has done a brilliant job in getting Alf to be part of our academy, and his knowledge on the game, his understanding, and his one-to-one work is second to none.
So with the likes of Alf Galustian on board alongside top quality coaching staff, the future looks bright for youngsters who are looking to make a name in the game. Rob Scanlon, NUFC TV.